Hi, today we're going to talk about real numbers. Now this is going to be part 2 of our real numbers segment. Now last time we talked about positive and negative numbers. So today we're going to talk about whole numbers, natural numbers, and integers. Okay, now let me bring up a number line. Okay, so there we have our number line, and notice it consists of negative and positive numbers and 0. Now, a natural number, when we think about a natural number, what comes to mind is when you automatically start counting. When someone asks you to start counting, you say 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Nobody really says 1/2 or 1/4. So basically, a natural number is a counting number, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So there we have our natural numbers. Now a whole number, here we have whole numbers. A whole number are natural numbers including 0. So when we say whole numbers, we start with 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. We don't ever talk about fractions or decimals. They're always going to be numbers like 0, 1, 2, and so on. Natural numbers, we start with 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Now the interesting thing is that an integer, let's talk about an integer. And this one gets a lot of people. Integer has some strange characteristics. Now integers are whole numbers. That's a whole number and their opposite values. So an integer are whole numbers and the opposite values. So that means a whole number can be all positive, 0, and all negative numbers. So every single number that you see here are integers. So every whole number is an integer. Every natural number is an integer. But not every natural number, not every integer is a natural number. Because integers are always going to be whole numbers and their opposite values. So like for instance, let's say that we got 1. 1 is an integer. -1 is an integer. 0 is an integer. Now why is 0 an integer? An integer is a whole number and its opposite value. Now 0 does not have an opposite value, but 1 does. So does 2, because 2 and -2, those are opposites of each other. We can say 100 and -100 are integers. So in conclusion, a natural number are counting numbers starting with 1, 2, 3, and so on. Whole numbers are natural numbers including 0. Integers are natural whole numbers and their opposite values. Now this concludes our lesson for real numbers. This is part 2. Now make sure you subscribe so you can you'll know when the next video is going to come up, and that you can continue to build your foundation. It's very important. Subscribe, like it, share with others.